The man looked at his girlfriend, who was asleep on the couch. He felt very satisfied with his performance last night. Suddenly, a large group of police officers burst into the house. It turned out the police had received a tip-off. Soon, they found a large amount of smuggled goods and weapons in his home. They even found 2 heavy weapons in the house, which meant he now faced serious criminal charges. But he didn't panic. While waiting for his father to come and rescue him, his father, in order to protect the family's interests, told him to plead guilty in court, promising he could help reduce his sentence to 4 years. This sudden news was hard for him to accept, but under his father's pressure, he could only compromise and agree to the deal. During the trial, James confessed his guilt honestly, but the judge said the fact that he possessed heavy weapons meant he was protecting his smuggled goods, and sentenced him to 10 years in prison. It was only then that James realized both he and his father had been played by the prosecutor. When he realized he would be spending the next 10 years in prison, James didn't just accept his fate. With his excellent leadership skills, he quickly became the big boss in the prison, and even started his own small business. He lent magazines to other inmates every day, and made quite a bit of money from it. However, the authorities knew about everything he was doing. They never reported James, because they had a special mission for him. Lisa hoped James could work undercover for the police, to get close to a serial killer locked up in a high-security prison, and get the killer to reveal where the bodies were hidden. If he completed the mission, James would be released immediately. But James just smiled faintly, because he knew that prison was full of psychopathic murderers. So he refused the mission. Lisa simply gave James the related case materials, and told him to think it over. But during visiting hours that day, James' mother told him his father could never visit him again, because he had suffered a stroke. If James spent 10 years in prison, he might never see his father again. So, James started to change his mind. That night, he opened the file Lisa had given him, but what he didn't expect was that the case records inside made him break out in a cold sweat.